All right, guys and girls, here we are, finished. So I finally finished the build today, and I'm really happy with the result. As you know, I took this kit and combined it with this kit to produce a pretty decent model. For me, it's the best I've put out, I will have to say. Without leading you too far down the road, but I know it's not going to be the best model you ever saw. There's a couple little spots here and there that probably need a little work, and I'll be fixing those later, but for the most part, it's done. Without further ado, pull this off to the side, and there she sits. So the very first thing I would say, it's almost like this Chevelle kit was made to be put under this 55. It is uncanny how nice that frame fits under there. Crazy good. And I want to give a shout out to Fred Henry over at West Georgia Rods and Customs. Some of the tips and tricks that he provided during his tutorial were instrumental in getting this build done. So I'm gonna flip her so you can see the bottom and get this off with one hand. Look while looking through my viewfinder. All right, so here's the underneath side. I did some dry brushing down here to make it look a little bit not so pretty. Just wanted to make it look like it had been run. Wheelie bars from the Chevelle kit, rear end from the Chevelle kit. This is, the tubing is something I did to make it look a little bit more authentic. Knocked the ends of these headers off, put some tubing in there. This, as you can see from the frame and how it sits in here, it fits perfect. It's unbelievable how good that fits. Now on the top side, this is gravity paints. This is Olympic white, and what I did with this Olympic white is I actually threw in some pearl effects, I think is what it's called, some silver, and it kind of pops. You can't really see it on camera, but it does pop. I went with the Chevelle rims, dressed them up with some decals. I stripped them and then hit them with some gloss black and then with some Alclad polished aluminum, and they came out pretty good. I can't complain. They just lacked a little detail. I wasn't really happy with them because of the detail on them, but they look really good. Engine aftermarket parts are in there. These little parts here, that part there, and this part there came from the Chevelle. Engine came from the Chevelle. The coolant hose is a Detail Master aftermarket part. I wired it. Wanted to take it further, but got to a point where I didn't really know what I was doing, so I kind of abandoned the idea. I put some seat belts in there, which turned out great. The glass didn't fit as well as I'd like it to, but it went in there, fiddly for sure. Rear end turned out pretty good. I used the stock chrome rings for the tail lights. If you look in there, it looks pretty cool. Aftermarket steering wheel. Again, the wheels and the stance on that thing is just so pretty. It just came out so good. The hood, I took the pins off the hood and cut that out because obviously I can't fit that motor in there without that hood in there. Without that hood cut, and took the hinges off, so it's easier to manipulate, pull off and on. I actually feel like, for the most part, it was a little stressful there at times, but for the most part, it was pretty uneventful build. Very happy with it. Very happy that it came out the way it came out. And this is probably the best one I've ever put out. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I really appreciate the support. This is my first series of videos that I've ever done. And you guys have been really supportive. I really appreciate all the kind words, all the support. Really a great community to be a part of. I love how you guys share your knowledge and try to grow the hobby. I really appreciate all the support. And that's about it. I don't know what I'm going to build next. I've got a couple ideas, but we'll see. But for the most part, this is it. This is Terry, and I'm out. Everybody have a good night.